Hi, and welcome to this course on Unix Getting Started. In the previous section, we have seen a lot of advanced commands and filters. In this module, we'll learn a basic introduction to Unix shell scripting and how to write a shell script and execute it. Let's get started. The Unix shell is a command line interpreter that processes each command or combination of commands on a command line when you press enter. The shell is much more flexible and powerful than a graphical user interface. When a command is fired by an user through the shell itself interprets the command and sends it to the kernel. The kernel interacts with the hardware and returns the result through the shell to the user. Different type of shells and its features. The first one in this category is the Bourne Shell. The Bourne Shell is the original shell and perhaps the simplest, most unique shell. CSH. It is the C shell with a syntax model after the C programming language. TCSH. It is a superset of C shell. Korn Shell. It is compatible with the Bourne Shell. It includes many features of the C shell as well. Last but not the least, Bash. That is Bourne Again Shell. It is largely backward compatible with Bourne Shell. It includes ideas drawn from KSS and CSS. To see different types of shells available in Unix, type the command cat etc shells. Here we can see what are the shells available in my system like Bash, CSS, KSS, SS, TCSS, and ZSH. To see what is the current shell, type the command echo $0. This will show what is my current shell, that is, it is a bash shell. Or we can type echo $shell. It will also show what is the current shell and its binary location. In the next clip, we'll see what are different types of shells available. Type of shells. There are basically two types of shells. One is login shell, which requires the username and password for login, and another is non-login shell. No need of authentication. In other words, user is not allowed to log in. To create a non-login shell, you need to update the etc password file with sbin no login for that specified user. Invoking a shell. When user is logged in, 4 different files are read. The first one is the etc/profile file. It is the system-wide initialization file executed for login cells. The next in serial is /etc/.bashac file, the system-wide for interactive cell startup file. Next is /.bashac. It is the individual for interactive cell startup file. The last one is the .bashprofile file, the personal initialization file executed for login cells. Sequence of reading these files are /etc profile, then ~bash_profile, then ~bashac. The last one is /etc_bashac. Anything added to this .bashac or .bashprofile will be executed at login time. Similarly, when you log out of a shell, the file .bash_logout is executed. If you want your commands to be executed when you log out, then you need to add your commands to bash_logout file. In the next clip, we'll see what is a path and variable. Paths. When you type any command on Unix command prompt, The cell has to locate the command before it can be executed. The path variable specifies the location in which the cell should look for commands. To see what is your path, type echo dollar capital path. So you can see there are a lot of paths like user local win, user win, user slash swin, and many more. So when you execute any commands, the commands will be located in these directories. If your command is not in this directory, then it will not be detected by the cell. Variables. Variables are prefixed by a sign called dollar. A value is assigned to a variable through an equal sign. No white space required on either side. There are two different variables in cell. One is cell variables. Cell variables are available to the current cell only. The second one is environment variables. These variables are available over the entire cell environment. Let's type a variable var equal to assign some value abc. No white space required before and after the equal to sign. To see value of the variable, type echo $var. You can also assign the variable to another variable like myvar equal to $var and echo myvar. It will print abc. Similarly, to print the environment variables, you type the command print env. It will list all the environment variables available over this cell. Exporting a variable. By default, variables are seen only within cell itself. To pass variables to other programs invoked within the cell, they need to be exported to the environment. To export a variable, type export var equal to abc. Echo $var. Now this variable var is available across the environment. So this way you can use the variables inside the cell script that need to be executed from one cell to another cell or whenever your cell exists. Whenever your cell exists, the value will remain intact. In the next lecture, we'll see how to execute a simple shell script. Executing a shell script. A basic shell script starts with a line called shebang statement. We'll create a simple shell script and see what are the contents and how to execute it. Let's create a simple shell script called hello.sh. vi hello.sh. The first line in the shell script is the shebang statement, that is # win bash. This tells the interpreter about the executable to be used for the script, like was the location of the bash. You can use any other shell like winsh or winksh or css, etc. But the most commonly used is the win bash. Let's write a statement called echo hello world and save it. Before executing any shell script, you need to give the shell script an executable permission. To give an executable permission, at chmod a+x, you can restrict the permission to any users like only user and group. But here, for simplification, we have given executable for permission to all. chmod a+x to hello.sh. Now our script is executable. We'll execute the script using ./hello .sh. So it prints the statements hello world. You can also execute this script using bash hello.sh. This also does the same thing. If you do dot slash, then debug statements reads the location of bash and start the execution. To check whether your shell script is executed successfully or not, you can see the error code like echo dollar question mark. If the error code is 0, then your script execution is successful. Otherwise, execution is failed. Let's try to see another different error code. Yes, I'll do a mistake here. Echo1. There's no command called echo1. And try to execute that script. It is showing me command not found. So if you do echo dollar question mark, you'll see a different written code like 127. So let's fix that script. Next, let's say we'll write a variable inside the script. My var equal to Unix echo dollar my var. Save it and execute it. So you see, a variable created is executed. That's a brief introduction to Unix shell scripting and how to execute a simple shell script. Let's summarize what we have learned in this module. In this module, we have seen what are the different types of shells available in Unix, how to invoke a shell, what are paths and variables, how to write a simple shell script and execute it in the Unix command line. That brings to the closure of this module and end of this course, Unix getting started.